there! Welcome back to the channel. This is MizMandy's Place, and today we're going to play some Minecraft. But we had a little problem with our stuff last week, so guess what didn't get uploaded? The video. So we may be in a spot you're not expecting. We did a little exploring in the last episode that we were unable to air. And the weirdest thing what happened was I went to play back the recording. So I have this really cheap software that I'm using to record because I'm just playing around, you know. This is not a profession for me. This is just kind of lady's gonna play and just kind of have a random stream of consciousness while we look at stuff. And I went back to play back the audio, and it was it had two audio tracks on it. It had me, and then it had some other weird thing that I just absolutely could not figure out. And in fact, we're going to move over. I have my other channel, my other realm world that I've been playing on, the one with the not great spawn in a birch forest and not a whole lot of necessary supplies. You know, I'm having trouble finding coal and whatnot. Here we go. So we did some in our world here. In this one, we did some exploring, and we came across this ruined portal. Now we've found a lot of good resources in this playthrough. Look at that! I found a coal block. We've had iron. I have on a full set of, you know, not the greatest, but copper gear here. You know, armor. And then I found a lodestone. Got a couple of obsidian. So eventually we'll be able to get to the nether. And I always like to find another fortress, get some nether wart, and do some potions, because I really like to brew potions. Those are, you know, we'll have to find a blaze spawner though, so we can kill some blazes and stuff. But for this here, I don't have very much. I got to thinking about it after I finished. It's dark. I really would love, because I don't have diamonds yet, I really would love to take some of this lava back, but I only have the single bucket, so that we could maybe create another portal of our own. I have done that before in the past. It's not super complicated. You just have to be really careful when you pour your lava buckets. But in order to do it, so how much did I pick up here? 4 obsidian. I always use the minimum number of blocks for my very first nether portal, which would be 10. So 2 on the bottom, 3 on either side, and 2 across the top. If I had all of the obsidian possible, we would just make this into a portal and go from here. But we are quite a ways from our base, and so we're not going to do that. But what I thought I would do, I have 4 right now. I need 6 more, so I need 6 buckets. So if I could find 18 iron, I'm sure I could. Do I have enough wood? Yeah, I got some wood. I could make a crafting table, and get some. Oh, I don't have a lot of torches though. Do I have any coal with me? Oh yeah, got loads. No worries. So let's do a little work. See if we can find some iron maybe right here, and we'll get to it. But yeah, that whole recording thing was so disappointing to me. I'm like, and then of course the software that I got. So I bought a software set that comes with unlimited upgrades. However, it doesn't come with really any editing capabilities. So I really could not figure out a way to separate the audio. I mean, I suppose I could transcribe everything that I said and then re-record it maybe, but it just looked like that was going to be a lot more trouble than it was worth. So I did not do that. I have a wonderful golden hoe that I got out of the chest I found here. And that's nice, but you know what? I just do not think I am going to get. I guess I'll just have to kind of mark it. Though it is nighttime. All I have here is I do have a shield. I have a little bit of food. As much as I would really love to take all of this lava home, I don't think it's going to happen. And I wonder what fell in here to make that lava be doing that. Because I really would like to take those. I would like to take some of this netherrack with me. Just for general principles, and those blocks right there. But I guess I'm not going to get them. So, what I really would like, though, is that other block of gold. But we know where this is at. Let's, maybe we'll just go ahead and get out of here. You should have seen when I got here, there was a huge bunch of water that was just coming down from up there. And so we, oh, I did get some of those. Okay, well, there's some weeping obsidian. Crying obsidian. I could take one bucket of lava, that would be it. What else do I have? Oh, I do have some cobblestone. So maybe, here, let's do this. Do I have another pickaxe with me? I do not. I want to talk about unprepared. That's Ms. Mandy today. Unprepared. Unprepared. What do you know about that? Okay, we're going to do this. Okay, that way. And then hopefully we can get some of this here. Let's see if we can get some of this out of here. It might prove to be something we can take advantage of. And if nothing else, it adds a interesting, different design element. And, you know, these little magma blocks, we could always use those and make some kind of a, like a wall around whatever building we have. I don't even... Oh, that's right. We're in the village. We're in the village in this playthrough. And use it on the paths to keep maybe some monsters from getting in our way. Though we do have to be careful because we do have the iron golems and we don't want the iron golems to get hurt or anything. I don't think I need any gravel at this point. I have a lot of, Oop. Careful there. Step on that and get burned. That'd be bad, wouldn't it? End our little playthrough right here, and I'd never be able to get back and find this spot again. Did I pick up my boat? I did. Because I have a boat. We flew on the waters here. Oh, good. Look, the sun's coming up. That's awesome. Reminds me of a song. But I'm not going to sing it for you. Though I do sing. I don't sing terribly. I'm okay. I like to sing a little bit. It's fun. I sing along to the radio. I sing along with stuff. Wow. Oh, shoot. I did not look at him. I didn't look at him. I'm safe. I did not look at the Enderman. I stumbled across. YouTube decided that I needed to watch this guy play Minecraft. And it's a rather interesting young man. From, I think he's in Scotland. And he has a channel. He has about 9,000 subscribers. And he's never played Minecraft. So a month ago, now it just recommended these videos to me like a couple days ago. And I was like, okay, sometimes my first time playing Minecraft videos are very entertaining. This poor kid knows absolutely nothing about Minecraft. And from somebody who has played for a while, I've been playing for a while. In fact, my next thing I'm going to do is look up I have an old laptop. And I would love to get my old worlds off of that old laptop and onto my current device. I have a couple of devices. So I have a desktop. It's a little bit older. It has some older world versions on it. But this laptop, the oldest world I have on there is from 2016. And I would absolutely just be fabulously excited to get my worlds off of there. Did I look at him? Is he gonna come and kill me? Is he screaming? I can't hear my audio. No, he went away. I guess I am so lucky. I didn't look at him 2 times. Talk about newbie. Anyway, watching this guy play is absolutely horrifying because he knows nothing. I mean, he's a great guy. Don't get me wrong, but he like doesn't understand that you have to eat food so that you can keep your hunger bar full, so you keep your hearts up. And he runs around everywhere. He doesn't understand about beds. Hadn't figured out how beds work yet. And it is just nearly gives me a heart attack every time I watch him play because of the stuff that he does. And it's hilarious. I'm like, I'm certainly not going to watch his videos if I want a calm and peaceful existence, because they are not calm and peaceful by any stretch of the imagination. Only because he does these things that, you know, he's running around at night. He doesn't know about sleeping all night, sleeping in a bed. He just hasn't had to do that yet. So he hasn't really had the opportunity. I'm not sure he's seen a sheep in his world. I do know he killed a couple of Arctic foxes, and he got in a fight with a polar bear, which I was totally horrified. I'm like, there's no way that you are doing that. Fighting with a polar bear. Now, I think we came from that way. Let me get my little boat, put it right there, because I think, gosh, look, wolves. Aren't these new species of wolves so cool? They are so cool. All different wolves for all different biomes. They are so pretty. Let's see, we were in a village. And I think I went this way. I think the village is this way. There's a turtle. I remember when they put turtles in the game. That was a tricky thing, because if you wanted to hatch the turtles, but you had to protect the eggs. You had to get them to come to your beach. Okay, so I don't see my village here. What was that over there? I thought I saw something large and whatnot. I can't even remember which biome we were in. I sure hope I'm going the right way. I might not be. We might just have to wander around until we find a new village, because I can't find the old village. Oh, look, there's some pumpkins. And here's some sand. Some really good spruce trees. Look at that ruined portal. Oh my goodness. We must not have come this way, or I'd have seen that one. Okay, so we'll go back along the tree line. Look at that. 2 gold blocks sitting right there. Ooh, what do you... Oh, gotta get off of that. Gotta get off. Look! There's some icebergs. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Where's my cobblestone? Right there. There we go. Oops. Get up here. Oh, my bad. There we go. And don't be a noob. I'll never forget my very first time in Minecraft. Found some diamonds. Used a stone pickaxe. Yeah, these are the mistakes that every noob makes. Okay. Does anybody see the chest? Ah, there it is. Crap. Let's go back to the surface. get our health bar up. Hopefully there aren't any drowned over here ready to murder me. And try that again. Oh, there's one. Okay. So, I'm guessing we didn't come this way. Guess we'll go back over here. You know the thing that's not working? Oh, look at that. See that right there? I don't know if you guys are familiar with this or not. Anybody that happens to be watching along, check it out. That is an azalea tree. And so that means that underneath this particular piece of land is a lush cave where we can find more azaleas and all kinds of cool stuff. So now we have 2 ruined portals that we might be able to get back to, although other than the cool blocks that you can get from there, I'm not sure what else we might need from there. I think we have 5 obsidian now. Oh boy, I really do not want to have to be out here in the middle of the night. Let's see, does anybody remember which way we came? Okay, I think we came all the way around this newbie here. Then again, maybe we didn't. Maybe we ran across the land instead of going across the water here. Look at those lily of the valleys. Aren't those pretty? I'm pretty sure they're toxic. Pretty sure they would kill all of my cats. Yeah, it was in here. Because this is where we found the portal, right? The ruined portal was in here. Just minding our own business, running along here. Because I think it's right about, yeah, because remember there's the wolves, there's the bees. Yeah, so the portal's right here. Let's go this way. I really think maybe I was running across the land. I guess I could go back and watch the episode that I didn't upload to see how I got here. Oh, there's a cow. Hi, cow. There's a chicken. I hate these great big old holes in the ground. That is just totally cheesing me off. It's because I have my keyboard on my lap. It's because with this equipment here, I cannot put the keyboard on top of the... on top of the desk. Oh, hey, is that a village? No, that's just a strangely shaped abutment. Do I even have any food with me? Some salmon. You know, I don't think I recorded where the village is at on my playthrough. There's something bright and glowing. Probably a big old lava pool. Hey now. Yep. Okay, so this is not good. Who's growling? I got kittens under my feet. They're being naughty. Hey now. Hey, 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 hey. And there really just isn't a safe place to just hang out at night. Because even in the water, you got the risk of drowned, throwing tridents at you. Well, I guess we're gonna go exploring some more, whether we like it or not. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll wander down the path and see where our village was at. Wonder what's that up there? Look how lit up that is. What is that? Oh, it's a fire. Well, that's handy. Yeah, well, you know, fire spreads. None of this is looking at all familiar. Not a thing. What? It's been like a week and a half since I played. Almost 2 weeks. Uh-oh, what happened there? I think I got hit by a trident or something. Okay, so our village isn't down this little stream. There's the forest catching on fire from random lava. It's okay, we're gonna let it burn, because, oh well. I kind of try not to disturb the overall layout and the terrain generation. I had one. In fact, it was right after. It was right after the update that introduced sea turtles into the game, and I think I was playing in a snapshot, and there was a fire broke out in my snapshot, and I went into creative mode and tried to put the fire out, and it spread so fast I had to abandon the world. I mean, I just could not. There was nothing I could do to put it out. I'm not sure if maybe I had put down gravel instead of trying to put it out with buckets of water. Because then you just end up with water everywhere, especially when you're creative, because you cannot pick up water with the full bucket. You have to have an empty bucket. So that was quite the learning experience for flying around in creative mode. I mean, it was all right, but I was not super happy about it. It's my world catching on fire. Because there are some aspects of the game that just seem like they're just super complicated. Like, at the time, hatching turtles and getting enough baby turtles to drop scoots so you could build whatever. I never have used that potion of the turtle master because I just don't have the patience to breed turtles and protect turtle eggs and raise baby turtles. I know that there's some shortcuts you can do to do that, but it's like I just don't have the time for it. It's just too complicated. Well, I'll tell you what, I am totally and completely lost. I do not know where our little village went. Because this doesn't look familiar at all. Not at all. Not a bit. Nope. Nope. I seem to recall we were kind of close to a little swamp. But this this does not look anywhere near like where we were at the start. We may just have to find a new village. I bet that's yeah, this doesn't look like anything. Nope. Don't recognize any of this. Well, this is not going to be a fun and relaxing day of playing Minecraft. Oh, and it's a dead end. Anyway, poor Josh Lads. That's the guy I've been watching. He just does these rambling words. He's trying to get out and figure out how to play Minecraft, and it is not. There are a lot of things that are not intuitive. They're not just. They just don't. You know, you wouldn't just think, oh yeah, it should totally work that way. You know, and he's playing on Bedrock, I believe. So I think his coordinates are on screen. But because of his picture placement, you can't see what his coordinates are. Because I was like, he died like 5 times. In one episode, he died like 4 times. From falls. From like 3-block falls. Because his health was down to 1 heart and he had no food. His hunger bar was like completely empty. And he did not understand why he kept going back to spawn. He's like, I don't understand why I keep going back to this place instead of my new base. Because he started a new base. He actually found a village. And would have been able to make good use of the village. He didn't really get to explore it at all. But then again, you know, there were beds in the village, but he didn't understand what the use of the beds were. Thankfully, he did not hit the iron golem. That would have been bad. Yeah, that's the only thing about getting lost in the world and having to row around is my finger gets tired of holding down the W key. Well, we could certainly row around forever and probably never find our little starter base. It wasn't even really, because this terrain doesn't look like it at all. You know, it seemed like I was in the hills and I came across the top of this hill and then there was the little village, and on the other side of the little hill there was this little swampy place. And now I am just totally lost. I think I came through this way, going over that way. I mean, any of these would be good places to start. Okay, I think we may be forced to do the default. Way to find our way back to home. Because like I said, none of this looks even remotely familiar. Well, here's where we started from. So that should look familiar. Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to step down here for just a minute. And we're going to pause. Oops, back to game. And we're going to click. And we're going to do a little... I'm going to paste it right there. And all we want is spawn. So we need that. And I think our village is pretty close to spawn. So we need to go to 23 and minus 2.5. And then we're going to do this. We are at minus 405. And we're going west. So I think we need to go east. Oh, great. And there's a thunderstorm. Oops, what happened to my boat? Okay. Which way are we facing now? Minus 418. We're facing east. Okay. So let's turn that off and let's run. Oh no, Mr. Skeleton. Bye-bye. Okay. Okay, so yes, we're going in the right direction there. And then, yeah, so that's the way we need to go to get home. So we need to go this way. Or at least some semblance of closer to home. And then hopefully we won't run into too many monsters and get murdered. Because nobody likes that. Who likes that? Nobody. Nobody likes it. Oh, there's a zombie. Bye, zombie. We're not going to hang with you. Whoa, there's a creeper. Ooh, there's some really pretty terrain here. I don't think I have any of those, but I don't know that I have room in my inventory for them. I do not. Okay. Okay, we need to go further. We need to go more. Let's see, if we're going east, that would be south. We need to go more this way. Okay, and I can't pick any of that stuff up because my inventory is full. Is there anything I can throw away? You know, I don't need leaf litter. Okay. Alright, this is going to be tricky. So I still need to get going back that way. Just got to get to the top of here. Yeah, I think I ran all the way through there. I would be kind of shocked if I get all the way down here and my village isn't just down here somewhere. Didn't I just boat through here? Hmm. 6.2 and minus 5.4. Oh goodness. Let's swim. Swim like the wind, Miss Mandy. Get out of here. Get out of here. Run. Run for your little life. Oops. Yes, I fell on a block because I was being silly. Hey. This looks like spawn. Remember? Because we were first up and we swam up this... We tried to swim up this hill, but it did not work. Oh! Holy moly! Get on out of there, Miss Mandy. There's Creeper. Perfect. You just blow everything up, Mr. Creeper Man. We don't care. Yes, this... Okay. Okay. Remember? We found all the coal. We found the... I bet you... Right up in here is where we found stuff. I don't remember if we left it. We did not. Said there was a creeper hurting. Oh, I'm running away from the monsters. Run away. Run far away. Now, was it over here? Was it over here? I know it wasn't too far away. So we found us a little village. We were going this way. Okay, hang on. Oh look, because there's... Is that the swamp? There's a swampy swamp. Okay, and then we came up here. Oh, this is all coming back to me now. Which reminds me of the song. There were days when the night... Oh, whatever. Anyway. That's... You kids probably don't even know what that song is. But it's okay, because I know what song it is. There's my village right there. There it is. Get out of here, Mr. Zombie. Go away. Thank you. Thank you for dying. I appreciate it. Very much appreciated. I see. I remembered it. Body froze in bed if I just looked at it outside my window. Or something like that, you know. Alright. And I think because of the amount of time that we were gone between episodes 2 and the defunct episode 3, that villager who kept sleeping in our bed, I think he despawned. I think he got... I think something unfortunate happened to him. It was very sad. Yes, see, for he is not in our bed. He is no longer in our bed. So, there's that. Yeah. Oh. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. We found our bed. We found our village. Yay! Okay. And we have a lodestone. Have we found any? I do not believe that we have found any redstone yet. So we need to be on the lookout for some redstone so we can make, so that we can make a compass. We absolutely need a compass, so we better get down to doing that pretty quick. We did find some string though, right? What kind of stuff can we put over here? Because there was stuff in here. I don't really know what to do with the bundle. I mean, I know you can do stuff with it, but I don't know how you take stuff out of it and whatnot. Okay, some things that we do not need. Oh, look at that. Bane of Arthropods. That's really good if we were fighting silverfish. Ooh, and that has projectile protection 3 on it. You know what? I'm going to swap that one out. Unfortunately, it does not have mending, but that's okay. I don't have any use for that right now. And how about these fancy blocks? We'll put those in here. Everything else we'll keep. Let's go look at what's in our inventory over here and clean that up just a little bit. We got to get some diamonds. We need to finish filling out this here. Did a good job on it so far. Did we get a fishing pole yet? Because I have 2 strings. I do like to do me some fishing early game. Ooh, unbreaking 2 on a hoe. And I already had a bundle. Oh, and 2 lodestone. Is that wool? That's black wool. Okay. Let's go ahead and put half of that there. Why do I have 2 stacks for sand? That's dumb. And how much wood do I have? Is that, I don't have a whole lot. And I don't want to use that wood yet. Oh yeah, there's my fishing pole. I just haven't caught a good fishing pole. I do like to do a little bit of fishing. Do we think we had, oh, really? Here. Let's go ahead and finish up those baked potatoes. Let's go ahead and put that in there. Oh, I forgot I had that in there. Here, let's go put that in the, in here. And then we'll have some extra storage in here. There we go. That's much better. That way when I need to get rid of junk like that, I don't have anything that I can do with those right away. Here. Let's put all the stuff that didn't come in there up in the top. Because the apple and that stuff came in here. Which I know, that's kind of silly, but, you know, whatever. Okay, how are we doing here? A little bit of time has elapsed. Not a lot. We only have a little bit of wheat ready to go. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, we have a rotten potato. You know, they really need to figure out something to do with rotten potatoes. Can you? You should be able to like use those in some kind of like brewing recipe or something. Wow, there's a whole bunch of bread and a bunch of apples. Forgot that was in there. Trying to be gentle because I don't want to bounce on there and oh, there's 2 more that are ready. And here's 1 more and 1 more and 1 more. Okay, where are all the seeds? Yeah, here we go. All right. Oh, I feel so much better now that we found our house. Would we have ever found it? Maybe. We might have found it at one point in time, but I don't know. So we had to call on Chunk Base, and I didn't look at any of the other stuff that's in this world. All right, and let's just go ahead and do this. I didn't keep any of those potatoes. I did keep some of the wheat, though. Let's go. I think, didn't we have sheep over here? Yes, we did. Yay. Okay, and we have seeds, but you know what? We're going to take all of that stuff out of that house. Hey, chicken. Here, chickie. Got any more chickens? Here's a chicken. Here, chicken. Let's breed up some chickens. Maybe we'll get some more baby chicks. Oh, look, there's a whole bunch of in there too. No, I didn't want to do that here. Because I don't think the villagers can eat apples, but they can eat bread. And did I get all the bread out of here? What are you doing in my house, dummy? Get out of my house. Oh, hey. Let's do that. Oh, some more baked potatoes. My 2 little iron ingots. 23. Okay. Oh, hey, there's one more of those. Okay, well, that's better than nothing. So there's 13. It's Friday. I had a week. Decided that I deserved a treat, so I got a donut today. And the donut I got, depending on where you're from, you could call it a maple bar, or in other parts of the world, they are called long johns. And all it is a long donut. If you're not familiar with it, it's shaped like this. And it's got maple frosting on it. And quite frankly, they are delicious. I mean, I've kind of, my sweet tooth isn't what it used to be, so I don't really do the chocolate ones anymore. Who wants some bread? Hey, which one of you guys wants some bread? How about you? Bread? Who wants some bread? I know you guys like bread, right? I want you guys all to have some bread and be deliciously fed. How about that? Because we need more villagers. We do. And of course, we don't need more villagers sleeping in our bed, honestly. But that's okay. Here, let's use some potatoes and let's go get mining. We really have got to get down to bedrock. Or not bedrock, but we really need to get down and get us. We got to find some diamonds. You know what I really should have is one more pick, a silver pick. There's a baby villager in my bed. How did I know that was gonna happen? Did I get a name tag yet? I got to do some more fishing so I can get a name tag. So I can name the villager that sleeps in my bed. I know it's silly, but look at who you're talking to. I mean, come on, man. And I am going to need some more of those. Yeah, because I'm going to need some torches. I need torches. Okay, we'll take that. That leaves us 9. I'm not going to need my boat. It's 4. That's 32. I'm going to go ahead. Is this oak? No, that's spruce. I don't have any oak, do I? Well, okay. Alright, I need to go cut down some trees. Sorry, little guy. I need the bed so I can go cut down. Oh, do I have any oak trees? I have 4. We might have to go plant some oak trees. Thanks, kid. It's a baby chicken. Chicky. Okay. We're just going to kind of go over here by the edge of here. Yeah, I don't really need that leaf litter. I guess in the leaf litter is working kind of like... What do you have? Hey, what is that? Oh. Oh my gosh, I gotta stop. I'm sorry. What do you got? What is that? Oh my gosh. So my kitten brought in a dead squirrel in my house. I thought the recording would stop when I shut the game off, but I didn't shut it all the way off. So I'll be right back. Give me that. my goodness. So I panicked because it looked like in the dark, it's pretty dim light in here, and I looked down and I saw its little head, and I was afraid it was in the lighting. It looked like the other kitten in the house, and I thought, oh my gosh, did the other kitten get murdered? Did he, because cats are not dogs. I totally think that my cats would eat each other if if something were to happen to one of them. So, totally crazy. But we're okay. We're gonna be okay. We're not gonna panic too much. Panicking is done now. So, oh, holy moly, that was just a little more excitement than what I really needed to have at this point in time. If you know what I mean. Oh my goodness. But he brought it right into me. I don't think he was going to share it with me. He was growling. I couldn't figure out what's he growling about. He's kind of he does that with food too. I mean, he's a stray. My cats in the house, they are strays. They one day I was driving down the road. I was getting ready to go home. It was on Sunday, and so we have two houses. We have the new house that we built out in the country, and that's the house we live in. But when we moved here from out of state, we had so much stuff, and we moved from like a 2,500 square foot house into a house that was just 1,500 square feet. And then one of the reasons why we bought this house, we actually bought this house in our new hometown without seeing it first. We didn't even get to see it before we bought it. We didn't get to walk through it or anything. We bought it sight unseen. And the reason why we did was because it had enough room for my husband and I and his mother. And it had this huge Quonset hut out back. And that's where we stored all of the overflow stuff that we didn't need for living. All our furniture, our kitchen appliances, our pantry items. We had a whole bunch of extra stuff that we didn't need for everyday living. So we bought this house, and it had this extra storage out back, which is, like I said, has come in super handy. Well, we got our new house built, and it also is just it's a tiny bit over 1,500 square feet, and it has a full basement, but it's an unfinished basement. So we don't have a place. We could put all the stuff that's in the Quonset hut down in our basement, but we don't want to fill it up with stuff only to have to move it again so that we can finish the basement, because we want to be able to use it like a rec room or like a TV room, and have a room like I would like to have a crafting room. And we just don't have it. It's the upstairs is 3 bedrooms, and it has 2 bathrooms. There are 3/4 baths with walk-in showers in both, and then we also have a powder room. So there's no office space there at all. And our old house was like 5 bedrooms, and it had a full kitchen upstairs and a galley kitchen in the walkout basement. It had 3 bathrooms, two full bathrooms, and one 3/4 bath. It also had a walk-in shower. So we just would like, dude, you better not be in my garden. You are in my garden. I am going to kick your butt. There's a golem in my garden. Oh, there he goes. He left. Okay. He probably would stay out of my garden if this was not here. Don't know that he could make the jump to that. He might be able to, but I just don't want to mess with it, because they can get on top of the fence here. I definitely would prefer that they didn't. In fact, what I would like to do is lower this down. This is too high. Okay. This is too high, and I would like all of this to be on the same level as this down here. And I need to make some more fences to go around the garden. So, here's this. Let's go ahead and get that done. Do we have any fence left And, oh, yeah, we have 9. We have 9 fences left. Okay. So we could just go. Let's go ahead. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. Oh, not that. And then let's take that, and then let's take this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and half it. Yeah, it's not going to be enough. Okay. I'm going to have to go get some more. Okay, there. Dude, you're gonna have to go because we don't like any villagers. We don't like villagers that don't do work. I have a shovel. I thought I had a shovel. Maybe I do not have a shovel. Okay, well, let's go make a shovel then. Did we only get one baby golem, baby villager out of that? That's... Oh, hey, where's that? Give me... Oh, well. There's not much I can do about that. I need a shovel. It's going to make this go way faster. Okay. You will understand my madness here in just a moment. How did you get out of there? Oh. I think I can get you back in pretty easy. Because while the pigs can get in that one gap block, cows cannot. Listen here, you little poopy butts. And I had 2 wheat left over. Awesome. Oh, Mr. Piggies, look what I got. I got some taters. Who wants a tater? Come on in and get some taters. And of course the cow got out. Because that's the way we do things around here. We can't be good, we have to be naughty. And then, let's see, one for, that's where the fence is. Okay, look what we got here. Oh, cows, look what we got here. We got this stuff. Perfect. Let's go ahead and take this down. Because we're not going to leave that, we're not going to leave this fence double high. We're not. All right, there we go. All right, let's move that up. Do I have a... Yeah, I do. There we go. And then let's go ahead and get this all out of here. It'll make it a lot easier for me to deal with that. And as soon as I get those sheep sheared, I can build some, get some wool over there. Okay, come on, little buddy. Come on in. There you go. Good job. Get out of the way. Okay, let's get over here. Oh, where's the baby villager? Where'd he go? Oh my goodness, that was so exciting. I'm sure that the cat is still mad at me for having taken away his stuff. So, fun times. Alrighty. What time is it? Oh, okay. Alright. Well, I'll tell you what. I think we're gonna... I know this is kind of weird. We're gonna... I think maybe we're gonna call it here for today. I would like to get that finished. And go down and find some redstone. So that, like I said, we have a lodestone. I've figured out what we need, what the lodestone is good for. Which is, we can set any compass to wherever we put the lodestone, we can set a compass to those coordinates. So that once we do that with this village, then we can have the compass and it will always bring us home and we won't get lost like we did before. Because that was very, very frustrating. I had that actually happen in my other playthrough as well, as I was doing some exploring in a boat. I was trying to follow the coastline, but you know, you wait, you get step away from the game for a little bit of time, and it just kind of messes with your head. You get all turned around, you don't remember where you were at, and that's kind of what happened here. So let's go ahead and clean this up. We got to find some more iron too. Which is interesting because this was a pretty good spawn, and I recall we found a bunch of iron. We found a lot of copper, which is okay, and I could make tools out of copper. Sadly, right now I don't have enough iron left to make an anvil, which is usually the very best way to go about, repairing your stuff. It's what I've always used in the past, is an anvil. Is there a... Yep, there is floating piece of fence in there. Well, let's go do the thing real quick where we shear those sheep. And we can make a carpet. One of these houses might have a carpet in it. I don't have shears. Really? Let me double check that I didn't take the shears out of my inventory and put them in this chest over here. I didn't think I did. But hey, I'm forgetful. You know, I totally could have done that. Pardon me. Why didn't that come out of there? Because I'm a silly gooberhead? Yeah, that's why. Miss Mandy, you're such a silly gooberhead. Okay. Alright, little sheepsies. I need your wool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Lots and lots of wool. You know what? And I can make one to escape from here right this minute. Perfecto. I do love me a little bit of wool. I know there are other ways you can get in and out of fences, but I tell you what, a bit of wool is okay in my book anytime. In fact, I might put one there, but you have to be careful about jumping over it. Yep, didn't need that. Alrighty, and let's get our missing piece of fence. Alrighty. I think that's good to go. We are good to go. And then if I want to, we can just put one there. Right there, out of the way. Okay, well, yeah. Okay, well, friends, it's been exciting and fun, and lots of fun stuff happened today. Maybe not all of it in the Minecraft, but we'll be back again. Hopefully, before too long. We won't go another extra week without. If I can figure out how to get that spare audio out of episode 3, I will get it. Otherwise, I will be uploading episode 4 here, probably in a day or two. And you'll see it then, so you won't know. This will be all in the past for me. Thanks so much for stopping by today and watching the crazy antics of Miz Mandy and her trials and tribulations in the Minecraft world and with kittens in the house. Y'all take care, and we will see you very soon. Thanks for stopping by.